Hi guys, I'm Joe the Multi-Boxer. Today I'm going to show you how to use a module to add a hotkey in ISBoxer 2. So first we're going to take a look at how to do it manually, and then we're going to use that same knowledge to put it in our module and go from there. So first of all, let's go to the Live tab under Tasks, and let's use a Add Client Hotkey type of task. Now after you select that, it shows a bunch of stuff that we might be adding. And we're going to add a hotkey to this task, and we'll mark it instant as well. So our hotkey is going to have code name, category, description, and display name. It will not need the master hotkey toggle option. It defaults to true if we don't add it. So I'm going to leave it off for this, so it will toggle when we press the master hotkey toggle in the game. So if you did not want it to toggle, you could add this option and leave it unchecked. So code name, we're going to add the 1 button for combat. So I'm going to be clever and call it combat 1. Category, we'll put it in a category called combat. Description, the 1 button. And display name. So now we should be able to execute this task, and it'll add our combat 1 hotkey. So we'll check that under team. There's our combat 1, and we'll set that to, you guessed it, 1. That's pretty sweet. Now when we press 1 in the game and we have hotkeys on, it will do nothing. So let's take a look at how to make it do something. So what that takes is a task, and we're going to add that for now under our team under the game client task libraries. So it goes under a task library called ISBoxer2.hotkeys. That's where ISBoxer 2 is going to look for the code name that we used over here. So it's going to look for combat 1 under tasks in the ISBoxer2.hotkeys task library. So new task name combat 1, that was our code name. And so we're going to make it first assist and then press 1. So in order to do multiple tasks, we're going to use a chain task type. And then we're going to add 2 tasks to that. Start here, add an entry. So the first one is going to be a WoW party dot assist me. And then that is going to go to multiple targets. That's going to go to all other windows. So everybody besides the current character should assist the current character. And we'll mark that as instant, just for good measure. Now, some of these are going to be instant anyway, but you can mark things as instant just to be sure that it's going to execute instantly. So item 2 is going to be a keystroke. And then it's just going to press 1. And in this case, the targets is going to be all instead of all other. Now the targets boxes, those are going to have drop downs just like with ISBoxer 1, but some of this stuff is still in development, so we're getting there. So there is our hotkey. There's what's going to happen for the hotkey. So first it's going to assist, and then it's going to press 1. So that is all that needs to be done to do this manually. So you could go back and launch the team, and you would be able to turn on this hotkey with the hotkeys toggle and press 1, and everybody assists and presses 1. So let's look at how to pop that into our My First module. So let's first go to the launcher LMAC package, and this has some defaults in it, some template things. So in the task libraries, we can clear that out, and we're going to add a task library called ISBoxer2 or ISBoxer2 launcher.startup. And then in this, we're going to add a task named combat 1, and this is going to add our hotkey. So that's going to be what we did here in the execute task under live window. And we can just copy the JSON straight out of here in order to do this. So the JSON toggle button will show you the actual JSON for each of the objects in our little window here. So we copy that, and that's going to go right in here. That is our Combat 1 task. So there's our task. It's a add client hotkey. It's got the hotkey information, and it's instant, just like we set up right over here. It's exactly the same thing. And then under tasks, we can do the same thing we just did. So now under client UMAC package, we can remove all these things, and we can go, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have a task library called ISBoxer2.hotkeys in this case. And then we can copy in Combat 1 is this chain task. So there we go. That's the hotkey. This is exactly from what we did manually. So now when we launch and we have this module enabled, it's going to add a hotkey. It'll show up in here. We can set the hotkey to 1 just like we've done here. Launch the team, turn on hotkeys, and pressing 1 will then do what's set up in the client UMAC package, the chain of assist me and keystroke. So let's go ahead and launch and check that out real quick. So because we did that in the module, we can actually remove this task library real quick. That was temporary. Now we have the permanent one in the module. And we'll just make sure the module is actually loading. My first module is loading now. And that should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start our team. So as we made in the previous video, we've got this My First Module window in each of the game clients. So we're going to close that real quick and log into my team. Alright, so here we are in the game. I can turn off broadcasting and turn on key maps, hotkeys. And let's press the follow hotkey, Alt F. Hello, boys. Let's go fight something with our new 1 button. Alright, Blackrock Spy, you're mine. Here we go. Everybody attacked. And there we go. So the hotkey is working as we designed it. And so that's the easiest way, basically, to set up a hotkey in ISBoxer 2 module. It can also be programmed using Lavish Script and Lua, but this is the best way to get started using tasks. So here we go.